happy to be in front of you again. We are into the last topic of this chapter. In this module, we are going to discuss about the main topic, food and health. And the subtopics what we have to discuss are food quality, health issues related to junk food and fast food, and about the harmful chemicals added to food. Actually, it is a very vast topic. We have to conduct a seminar if there is regular classes. Now that is not possible because of COVID-19, isn't it? Let me get on to today's topic. Nowadays, the younger generation are getting indulged in more and more junk food and putting their lives in danger. We know that the fast food industry is increasing by leaps and bounds these days. People are using manipulative ways to entice people to buy their fast food. Junk food has become very accessible now more than ever. With the onset of numerous delivery apps, you can now get the junk food with a single click. You have a plethora of options now which will deliver all sorts of junk food right at your doorstep. We use the term fast food, junk food, street food, etc. interchangeably. These overlap each other in many ways, yet they are different. Junk food, it is an informal word applied to all the food which does not have any nutritional value or empty calories. The term junk food was coined by Michael Jacobson, the director of Center of Science in Public Interest in 1972. Fast food means all the ready-made food being served fast in front of us like a blessing. The street food means the food obtained from a cart or a truck parked on a street. Example, you might have seen tattu dosha and different type of chaats, puris, etc. Let us have a closer look about these topics.
Have you heard a proverb in English? Health is wealth. As proverb, it compares the value of health with the wealth and its significance is more than the money. Then let us see a graffiti in relation to food and health prepared by a 9th standard child. Let us see what is the importance of roughage or fiber. We learnt that fiber does not undergo digestion in our digestive system. Roughage is also known as fiber. It helps in the absorption process. It helps in ease defecation and prevents constipation. It also helps in protecting the health of the digestive system. What is a junk food? When you think about junk food itself, you will have a picture like this. Yes, I also have the same. Then what is meant by junk food? Junk food means any food that has poor nutritional value or the food which is rich in fat, sodium, sugar, etc. can be termed as junk food. Actually, junk means trash. It contains 0 calories. So there is poor nutritional value. Even though it spikes the energy level instantly, it does not really benefit our body. Let us see some examples of junk food. French fries, chocolates, potato chips, Coca-Cola, burgers, hamburgers, pizza, cakes, pastries and many more. But all likes to have junk food. What's the reason behind it? We'll see. They are more appealing as well as more attractive. And most of the companies spend a lot in their advertising. Actually, they deceive the people to consume their junk food to increase their sales. And also they give discounts and most attractive ads. Really, they fool the people, isn't it? The third one is the time factor. It's very easy to prepare and it is served at the doorstep. And the fourth reason is taste factor. It influences one to opt the junk food itself. Companies spend only very little amount of money to prepare the food very tastily. Another reason is that it's very easy to handle, very easy to store, it is very easy to stock and sell, and has extended shelf life too. Another thing is that, and it is the most important thing, once addicted, one find very hard to refuse it. I hope you understood why junk food is liked by everyone. Then let us see what happens when you consume junk food regularly. It leads to obesity. Third one, I told you, junk food means trash food, poor nutritional value, so 0 calories. They have lack of energy, what is really benefiting your body. It leads to poor concentration also. It drops your concentration level. That is why we see the kids these days are easily getting distracted because of less concentration. And it also leads to different type of diseases like high blood pressure, heart diseases, cardiovascular diseases, and diabetes. The reason is that most of the junk food contain large amount of fat, and the fat get deposited in the blood vessels and leads to different type of cardiovascular diseases. And more amount of sugar content in the junk food leads to diabetes. Then the next topic what we have to discuss is about fast food. When you think about the fast food, you will have a picture in your mind. Can you see that picture now? Yes. Then what is meant by a fast food? Ready-made food being served fast and right in front of us like a blessing is known as fast food. Let us see what are the cause and effects of fast food. If you eat the fast food regularly, it leads to the diseases like overweight, obesity, diseases related to kidney, liver, pancreas. Then it causes gastric ulcers. It increases the cholesterol level. It increases the blood sugar level. It increases the blood pressure and even the stones in gallbladder. I hope you understood that. The next topic what we have to discuss is about food additives. What is meant by food addictive? Food additives means the substances that are normally added to food or its ingredient after being added to the food during its production, processing, packaging, transportation or storage and remain in the food even in its changed state is known as food additives. Let us see some classification of food additives. Now we can see some examples of food additives added to food. First one, monosodium glutamate. It is also known as Ajinomoto. Second one, aspartame. It is an example for artificial sweetener. Third one, high fructose corn syrup. It is an example for anti-caking agents. Fourth one, agave nectar. It is usually added in cold beverages. Usually, nectar is not collected from agave plant. In order to produce cheap variety nectar, they are collecting the nectar from the plant known as agave. And the fifth one is artificial food coloring. Sixth one, BHA and BHT. BHA and BHT are some phenolic compounds added to preserve the fat as well as oil. Seventh one, sodium nitrite and sodium nitrate. Usually, nitrate and nitrite are found in processed meat or processed food items. Then eighth one, potassium bromate, usually found in jam, jelly, etc. The ninth one is a recombinant bovine growth hormone. Actually, it is a peptide hormone produced by DNA technology and induced in different type of animals to increase their productivity. Then the last one is refined vegetable oil. When you hear the term refined vegetable oil, you will think that it's very good. But they extract this vegetable oil from the plant parts by using a chemical solvent. But the chemical solvents which is used for getting refined vegetable oil may contribute to the chronic inflammation due to the presence of increased omega-6 fatty acids. I hope you understood the examples for food additives. The next is we had to discuss about what are the consequences of having food additives in the food. First one, it causes digestive disorders like diarrhea, stomach pain, etc. Second, it causes nervous disorders like hyperactivity, insomnia, and irritability. Third one is it causes respiratory problems like asthma, sinusitis, etc. And the fourth one is it causes skin problems like hives, itching, rashes and swelling. Hives means red rashes on the body. Now it is time to realize that we should take a health challenge not to take any fast food, junk food and the food containing additives. How can we take a health challenge? That is, consume healthy diet. Health through food should be our motto because health of the individual is the foundation stone for the progress of our society. Then I'll tell you some keys to have a healthy challenge. The first tip is keep healthy snacks handy. Second one, make food more appealing and easy to eat. Third one, don't ban the junk food. Why? Once you ban it, it makes junk food more attractive and indulge when gets an opportunity to eat. And the fourth one is don't use junk food as a rewarding tool among the children. I hope you understood how can you take a healthy challenge. Then I'll tell you some tips to lead a healthy life. I hope you understood. But don't forget the saying, health is wealth. Here I am concluding. I hope everyone understood today's portion. Thank you.